the Washington Post. We're back, and we're here with the iPhone the iPhone 10, styled as iPhone X. As you can see, there is no home button. It's all screen. It is a 5.8-inch screen, and if you look, so it is linked to this demonstrator's face, and so he just looked at it, and I don't know if you saw, but the lock went from locked to unlocked, and then without the home button, he can swipe up, and that gets him to the home screen. Okay, so we're going to show you some of the cool features about the iPhone 10. So this shows off both the quality of the camera as well as the edge-to-edge screen. You can see it doesn't spill over like you would see on the edge, but you do see that it fills up this whole screen. It does have this. This is where the facial recognition cameras
the true depth camera system.
Correct. Okay, so, and you can see there are some more of these portrait modes. So Apple's really talking about sort of the way that these photos can capture people's faces and the shadow and the light in their faces. This is the phone that starts at $999. And yes, as you can see, these are some of the different photo modes. So this is the stage lighting mode that we saw earlier, and you can see just sort of all the different features. Okay, so let's see. And then we're also going to look at the Emoji, which is of course a facial recognition feature that you can see we can. And so my demoer next to me is moving his face around. If he looks up, down, left, and right, you can see that this little dog here mimics his face. And you can pick, all sorts of different animals here. And so these let you send little animated messages to each other. And yeah, it really, I'm not allowed to show his face, but I can tell you that it is really tracking his movements very, very closely. All right, let's see.
Let me show you. We can look at some of the.
So we're going to look at some of the
augmented reality.
Yeah, some of the augmented reality features here as well. So this also is.
So what this does is we're going to find a spot on the table.
Okay, so you can see it's mapping out that spot on the table, and now you can see that this kind of robot man has appeared, and he is in a battle. He's shooting around, and you can still see sort of the real shot behind it, but it's sort of superimposed on reality. So this is another big thing that Apple's pushing. This augmented reality is also available on the iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 Plus. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So that is a feature that we're going to see everywhere. And you can see, yes, this is. It's hard to see through another phone screen, but this is the OLED screen, and it's very crisp. You can definitely tell.
Close that up.
Let's see. Are there other features that you would recommend?
Well, so the other thing, I think a great example of the true depth is in clips, but this is going to require one of our faces.
Okay, it can be my face.
Okay.
Let's see.
What I'm going to do
I'm going to try and angle this, guys.
Hold on, there you are.
Okay, so there, you can see me.
Now what this allows us to do is I can separate the foreground from the background, so we can put you in different scenes.
Okay.
So I can put you in outer space.
Oh, I see. So this is another sort of augmented reality feature.
We can put you on a city street. We can put you in a painting.
Okay, so you can see he's putting me in all different kinds of scenes. This is happening very quickly. It's rendering the background very quickly, and so you
all
can see me all in real time.
This is the Millennium Falcon. So we can actually turn you into a hologram.
This is Star Wars inspired, so you guys are my only hope. I really appreciate that you guys are watching and asking me questions.
So this is a great example, though, of what we can do by separating the foreground from the background.
Okay.
And being able to apply these filters, you basically can transport you into a completely different world.
So this is a good sort of example of the processing power on this phone, of the graphical capability on this phone.
Yeah, and this feature that you're looking at here is only available on iPhone 10.
And this is only available on iPhone 10. And as you can see, he just did a swipe up from the bottom.
Yep.
There's no
and the way this
home
works
button.
is if I swipe up and then pause, then I get my other apps.
I see.
can move through any of the other apps that I want to use. just as easily as that.
Okay.
The other thing to be aware of is some of the other gestures, like the control center is now up in the upper right-hand
Okay,
corner.
so the control center, I don't know if you folks heard that, but the control center is now up in this corner. It used to be from the bottom.
So yeah, so we would just pull
So
down.
now you can see. Oh, there you go. Now you can see what that looks like. And would it be possible? Is there a plus over there? I think some people want to get a sense of the, or I guess even the normal iPhone
showing it
8,
right now.
just to get a size comparison.
That's a regular iPhone 8.
Okay. Can we
The
do?
iPhone Plus.
Okay.
So
Oh yeah. Flip it over. Feel free.
let's hold on.
And then you can see how this camera array is, and it also has that glass back
It down.
for the wireless charging. We're buffing it to a high shine here. So, okay, all right. Well, folks, I think I'm going to wrap up, but thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you out there. Bye.